Welcome to Ancient Conspiracy Files. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the deep labyrinthine catacombs beneath Jerusalem, amid the hush of sacred silence, archaeologists discovered an extraordinary artifact in 2011. A perfectly preserved wooden chalice overlaid with a lattice of complex geometric patterns, whose meanings remain elusive to the modern eye. A relic that could very well be the Holy Grail, the cup of Christ, whispered about in hushed tones across centuries. However, this is not a tale of a simple chalice. The intricate design etched onto this cup doesn't conform to any known religious iconography of the era from which it hails. Instead, it bears a striking resemblance to circuit diagrams, the blueprints of modern technology. To the uninitiated, this might seem an absurd leap of logic, a fanciful juxtaposition of ancient history and contemporary tech. But for those well-versed in the mysteries of the Holy Grail, it's a tantalizing piece in a grand puzzle that has spanned millennia. The Holy Grail, as we've come to understand it, is not just a symbol of divinity or a sacred relic. It's a beacon of hidden knowledge, a cipher for arcane wisdom that points to an advanced understanding of the universe potentially far beyond our current grasp. Could it be that this circuit diagram isn't a religious symbol but a coded message, a blueprint for a technology unknown to our current understanding? A technology that was perhaps known to an ancient civilization, lost in the unfathomable depths of time. There are those, venturing into the fringes of historical analysis, who suggest that this chalice may be a repository of ancient high-tech knowledge, a knowledge that, if unlocked, could potentially leapfrog our current technological limitations. Consider the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient Greek artifact of baffling complexity, often referred to as the world's first analog computer, or the Baghdad battery, a 2,000-year-old device that could have been used to generate electricity. These are evidences that our ancestors may have possessed knowledge far beyond what traditional history ascribes to them. The question then is not whether the Holy Grail exists, but what it truly represents. Could it be a symbol, a key, pointing toward an advanced understanding of the world that we are only now beginning to rediscover? Could this be a buried treasure of knowledge, a technology so advanced that it would seem almost magical to us? As we navigate the murky depths of this mystery, we continue to find more questions than answers. The Holy Grail, in all its elusive glory, continues to challenge our perceptions of history, technology, and the very fabric of human knowledge. And perhaps that is where its true power lies, not in the relic itself, but in the tantalizing promise of a lost civilization's technological prowess. The cradle of this enigma rests in a time far removed from our own, a time when humanity was still in the throes of its formative years. The civilizations that occupied this primeval epoch were marked by their impressive architectural prowess, intricate mythologies, and a profound understanding of celestial movements. The ancient world was an amalgamation of diverse cultures, each with its unique interpretation of the universe and its workings. From the mystical druids of Celtic Britain to the scholarly priests of ancient Egypt, each civilization was a tapestry woven with threads of knowledge, tradition, and myth. Among these, the concept of the Grail was not uncommon, manifesting in various forms across different cultures. It was a symbol, an idea, an object of reverence, around which coiled the tendrils of divine wisdom and cosmic understanding. For these societies, spirituality and science were not separate disciplines, but two sides of the same coin. They viewed the world in a holistic manner, where the divine and the mundane coexisted in a harmonious balance. Their understanding of the universe was not just spiritual, but also mathematical and astronomical. This is evident from their architectural marvels, which align with celestial bodies and their intricate calendars that tracked solar and lunar cycles with astounding precision. In such a world, the Holy Grail, as we understand it, would not be an anomaly, but a part of the fabric of their understanding. It would be a symbol, a representation of their knowledge and understanding of the cosmos. And if we consider it as a possible symbol for technology, it opens up a new avenue to interpret their complex mythologies and lore. The technology we speak of is not akin to our modern machinery filled with wires and circuits, but a deeper understanding of the fundamental principles of the universe. It could be a grasp of energy manipulation, harnessing the power of the earth and the stars, or an understanding of matter transformation, akin to the mythical transmutation of base metals into gold. These civilizations, with their astronomical knowledge, could have been on the cusp of a technological revolution, one that was lost in the sands of time. The Holy Grail, then, could be a symbol of this lost knowledge, a key to unlocking an understanding of the universe that surpasses even our own. The very fabric of these societies was interwoven with the threads of this knowledge. Their mythology, their architecture, their rituals, all could be manifestations of this understanding. The Holy Grail, then, is not just a singular artifact, but a piece of a larger puzzle, a code hidden in plain sight, waiting to be deciphered. As we delve deeper into these ancient civilizations and their understanding of the universe, we inch closer to unraveling the tantalizing mystery of the Holy Grail. Whether a symbol of divine wisdom or a blueprint for lost technology, the Grail continues to whisper secrets from a past obscured by the mists of time. To fully comprehend why the Holy Grail might be symbolic of hidden technology, we must journey back in time and explore the fascinating narratives, ancient texts, and historical figures that have fueled this theory. Let us begin with the ancient Gnostic texts, specifically the Gospels of Mary and Judas. These are non-canonical texts, often considered heretical, that offer a drastically different narrative of Christ's teachings. They speak of knowledge not as an abstract concept, but as a tangible, transformative power. In the Gospel of Mary, for instance, Mary Magdalene recounts visions given to her by Jesus, revealing the existence of spiritual realms and a journey of the soul that echoes the principles of quantum physics, suggesting a deep understanding of the universe's fabric. Next, we turn to the mythologies of ancient civilizations, particularly the Sumerians and Egyptians. Both these civilizations had intricate, highly developed systems of gods and goddesses, with many of their deities associated with celestial bodies and cosmic forces. Consider the Egyptian god Thoth, often depicted with a writing stylus and scrolls, and associated with wisdom, magic, and technology. Similarly, the Sumerian god Enki was revered as the deity of wisdom, creation, and intelligence, often symbolized by flowing water, a symbol for knowledge. The architectural marvels of these civilizations further support this theory. The Great Pyramids of Egypt and the ziggurats of Sumer were not just grand structures, but intricate astronomical alignments and mathematical precision embedded within their design suggest advanced knowledge of the cosmos. The pyramids, for instance, align with the constellation Orion, while the dimensions of the ziggurats reflect complex mathematical concepts. Could these monuments have been more than mere edifices? Could they have served as repositories of knowledge, their very structures encoding complex scientific principles and technological understanding? One of the most compelling figures in this narrative is arguably Leonardo da Vinci. A polymath of the Renaissance period, da Vinci's works are filled with cryptic symbols and inventions far ahead of his time. His fascination with the divine proportion, also known as the golden ratio, is particularly intriguing. This mathematical principle, found throughout nature and the cosmos, is present in many of his artworks and inventions. His painting of the Last Supper, depicting Jesus and the apostles, has been analyzed for hidden meanings. Some theorists propose that Da Vinci's understanding of the divine proportion and his depiction of the Holy Grail in this painting might suggest a link between this sacred symbol and ancient hidden technology. These are just a few of the threads in the intricate tapestry of this theory. Each narrative, each monument, each individual is a piece of the grand puzzle, offering tantalizing clues to the true nature of the Holy Grail. Whether a vessel of divine wisdom or a beacon of lost technology, the Grail continues to captivate us, its secrets ensconced in the annals of history, waiting to be unearthed. The heart of the theory lies in the anomalies and discrepancies that emerge when we examine mainstream historical narratives. These inconsistencies seem to suggest that the Holy Grail may not be a simple chalice, but a symbol for a profound technological knowledge lost to time. Take, for instance, the Knights Templar, a medieval Christian military order. The Templars were reputed to be the custodians of the Holy Grail. However, their wealth, power, and the mystery surrounding their practices hint at a deeper understanding of the world than what was typical for their era. They were known for their advanced banking systems and architectural techniques. Some theorists suggest their accumulated wisdom might have been more than financial or architectural, but technological, and the Grail was a symbolic representation of this knowledge. Then, there's the intriguing case of the Cathars, a Gnostic sect from medieval France. They were said to have revered a mysterious object known as the Book of Love, which was believed to contain profound and transformative knowledge. Some speculate that this book was another representation of the Holy Grail, a coded manual for some ancient, powerful technology. These historical anomalies extend to the realm of archaeology as well. Artifacts like the Antikythera mechanism, a complex ancient Greek device for calculating astronomical positions, challenge our understanding of technological progress. This device, often called the world's first computer, predates similar technology by over 1,000 years. It leads some to wonder if there were other such devices, symbols, or vessels of knowledge, like the Holy Grail, that were symbolic of advanced technologies. Another unsolved mystery is the Voynich manuscript, a medieval document written in an undecipherable script. Its pages are filled with botanical, astronomical, and anatomical illustrations that seem to depict knowledge far beyond its time. Could this be another clue pointing towards the Grail being an emblem for hidden technology? Perhaps the strangest anomaly comes from the Arthurian legends themselves. King Arthur's sword, Excalibur, was said to have been forged in Avalon, a mythical island where death could be reversed. This raises the question, could Avalon have been a metaphor for a place of advanced scientific knowledge, where the Holy Grail, a symbol for this knowledge, was kept? These are just a few of the historical anomalies that fuel the theory of the Holy Grail as a symbol of hidden technology. They suggest a narrative that diverges from the mainstream, hinting at a forgotten past where technology and wisdom were intertwined in ways we are yet to fully understand. Delving deeper into the scientific evidence, the archaeological world has uncovered a constellation of items that defy explanation within the conventional understanding of history. These out-of-place artifacts, often termed OOP arts, are objects of historical, archaeological, or paleontological interest found in an unusual context, which challenges conventional historical chronology by being too advanced for the level of civilization that existed at the time. One of the most famous OO parts is the Baghdad battery. Discovered in the 1930s, this device consisted of a terracotta pot, a copper cylinder, and a rod of iron, which when filled with an acidic substance could have produced an electric charge. Remember, this was found in an archaeological context dating back to the Parthian or Sassanid period, around 225 AD, long before we believe electricity was discovered. The existence of such an artifact begs a question. Could the Holy Grail, like the Baghdad Battery, be a misunderstood piece of ancient technology, cloaked in symbolism and myth? Looking towards architecture and alignments, consider the Great Pyramids of Egypt. These structures, built over 4,500 years ago, align with a precision that would be challenging even with modern technology. Their construction has sparked countless theories about hidden knowledge and ancient technologies. Furthermore, the shafts within the Great Pyramid align with specific celestial entities, suggesting a knowledge of astronomy that was far beyond what we understand of the ancient Egyptians. Could this advanced understanding of the cosmos have been part of the knowledge encoded within the Holy Grail? Even in our own genetic code, there are mysteries that hint at a forgotten trove of knowledge. There are aspects of our DNA, like the presence of junk DNA, which we do not fully understand. This junk DNA makes up a large portion of our genome, but appears to have no function. Some researchers propose that it could be a kind of genetic library, storing information that we are yet to decipher. Could the Holy Grail, in its role as a vessel of supreme knowledge, be a metaphor for this hidden information within us? The weight of these physical data points suggests that the Holy Grail, as a symbol of hidden technology, is a possibility that cannot be lightly dismissed. From parts to unexplained architecture, celestial alignments to genetic clues, there is a trail of evidence that challenges our conventional understanding of history and opens the door to new interpretations of age-old symbols. The Holy Grail, as a vessel of ultimate wisdom and power, could indeed represent a technology, a knowledge, or a wisdom that remains hidden from our modern comprehension. Yet, intriguing as this perspective may be, it has not been without its share of controversy. From the halls of academia to the corridors of institutional power, the response has been marked by a characteristic blend of skepticism and outright denial. The idea that the Holy Grail might be symbolic of some hidden technology has been met with resistance, often dismissed as mere flights of fancy, ungrounded in any real empirical evidence. Within the confines of mainstream archaeology and history, the dominant narrative continues to view the Holy Grail purely within the context of religious symbolism and medieval literature. The concept of the Grail being linked to any form of lost or hidden technology is often met with skepticism. Despite the exploration of alternative theories in popular culture, academia tends to adhere to a more traditional interpretation. Yet the intensity of this dismissal raises questions of its own. There has been a pattern of suppression apparent in the way alternative theories regarding the Holy Grail have been addressed. One can't help but notice that, rather than being debated and refuted on the basis of evidence and argument, these theories are often ridiculed and dismissed out of hand. Institutional resistance also extends to the censorship of research or publications that propose alternative interpretations of the Holy Grail. Often these works are marginalized or denied mainstream platforms, thereby limiting their influence and reach. This censorship, whether intentional or not, ensures that the dominant narrative remains largely unchallenged. The pattern of suppression and ridicule is not unique to the debate around the Holy Grail. It echoes similar resistance faced by proponents of other theories that challenge conventional historical interpretations. The existence of ancient, advanced civilizations, the possibility of prehistoric global travel and trade, the interpretation of myth and legend as historical fact, all these alternative perspectives have faced a similar wall of institutional denial and academic resistance. The question we must ask is, why? Is it merely the discomfort of having established narratives challenged, or could there be something more at play? Is it possible that the institutional resistance is indicative of a deeper reluctance to acknowledge the existence of hidden technologies in our past? Could the Holy Grail, as a symbol of this forbidden knowledge, represent a truth that we are simply not prepared to accept? These questions, shrouded in mystery and enigma, add another layer to the complex tapestry that surrounds the Holy Grail. The debate continues, and with it, the search for the elusive truth behind this age-old symbol. As we delve deeper, we must remain open to all possibilities, no matter how unconventional they may appear, for it is only in the exploration of the unknown that we truly quest for the Holy Grail. The theory of the Holy Grail as a symbol for hidden technology carries profound spiritual and symbolic implications. It suggests a reinterpretation of ancient beliefs and divine encounters, hinting at a possible union of spirituality and science that our ancestors may have understood better than we do today. Consider the many ancient civilizations that believed in gods who descended from the heavens, bringing with them knowledge and tools that radically advanced society. These gods were often described in ways that resonate with our modern understanding of technologically advanced beings, possibly even extraterrestrial. The Sumerians, for example, wrote of the Anunnaki, divine beings from the sky who taught them civilization's arts. In this context, the Holy Grail as a symbol for advanced technology invites us to revisit these ancient narratives with new eyes. Are these myths and legends merely products of human imagination, or could they be memories of advanced technologies brought by visitors from other worlds? Could the Grail be the surviving symbol of this divine technological intervention, its true meaning lost in time? This theory also complements the gods as aliens hypothesis, a concept that suggests ancient deities were advanced extraterrestrial beings misinterpreted as divine. The Grail, then, could represent a tangible piece of this divine technology, a gift from otherworldly beings to guide and uplift humanity. Furthermore, this perspective opens the door to the possibility of a forgotten past, where humanity was more technologically advanced than we've been led to believe. It challenges the linear view of human progress, suggesting instead that our ancestors possessed a level of knowledge and sophistication that we are only beginning to rediscover. In the realm of spirituality, the Grail as hidden technology implies a deeper connection between the divine and the material world. It suggests that our ancestors may have seen no separation between the spiritual and the technological, viewing both as manifestations of divine knowledge and a path to enlightenment. In essence, the Holy Grail, a symbol of divine grace and redemption, may also be a symbol of divine technology and knowledge. This perspective offers a new lens to view our history, our spirituality, and our place in the cosmos. It challenges us to question, to seek, and to rediscover the wisdom of our ancestors, leading us on a journey that may yet reveal the true nature of the Holy Grail. In recent years, the theory of the Holy Grail as hidden technology has gained increased traction in the public eye. This resurgence can be tracked across various media platforms where unconventional theories thrive: YouTube, documentaries, conspiracy forums, and books dedicated to the subject. These platforms have become incubators for ideas that challenge conventional wisdom, enabling the exploration of alternative interpretations of our past, present, and future. One of the leading voices in this discourse is British author Graham Hancock. Known for his controversial theories about ancient civilizations, Hancock has often suggested that our ancestors were more technologically advanced than mainstream history acknowledges. His books such as Fingerprints of the Gods and Magicians of the Gods have fueled debates on the existence of ancient high technology, indirectly supporting the theory of the Holy Grail as a symbol of this forgotten wisdom. On YouTube, channels dedicated to mysteries and forbidden knowledge disseminate content exploring the Holy Grail's technological implications. Some delve into how the Grail could be a device of advanced technology, while others link it to ancient astronaut theories. These videos, often garnishing millions of views, have played a significant role in amplifying the theory and bringing it to a wider audience. Documentaries such as Ancient Aliens on the History Channel have also brought this theory to the mainstream. This series, which posits that extraterrestrials have been influencing human history, frequently explores the possibility of ancient high technology, implying the Grail could indeed be a symbol of this suppressed knowledge. In the realm of online forums, the theory has found a home in platforms like Above Top Secret and Unexplained Mysteries. Participants in these online communities dissect historical and mythical accounts, search for hidden clues, and debate the Grail's true nature, often arriving at the conclusion that it represents forgotten technology. Books such as The Templar Revelation by Lynn Picknett and Clive Prince have also breathed new life into the theory. They propose that the Holy Grail is not a physical object, but a coded symbol hiding profound knowledge, possibly technological in nature. The resurgence of the Holy Grail as hidden technology theory has reshaped public perception, challenging the conventional understanding of our past. It has encouraged a deeper look into historical narratives, inspiring a quest for hidden knowledge. The once sacred relic of Christian mythology has now transformed into a symbol of a past far more mysterious and technologically advanced than we've ever imagined. This shift in understanding, fueled by modern media platforms, continues to push the boundaries of our collective curiosity, driving us on a relentless quest for truth. Emerging from the depths of this renewed fascination with the Holy Grail are even more radical interpretations of what it could symbolize. A fringe yet compelling theory suggests the Grail's association with non-human or extraterrestrial bloodlines. Here, the Grail is not seen as an artifact, but a metaphorical vessel carrying the genetic code of advanced beings, aliens, if you will, that once interacted with humanity. These interactions, proponents believe, bestowed upon humans profound knowledge and technological advancements lost to us today. Drawing from ancient astronaut theories, some posit that extraterrestrials visited Earth in the distant past, influencing civilization's development. They argue these visitors were often venerated as gods, their advanced technology perceived as divine miracles. Could the Holy Grail be a coded reference to this lost extraterrestrial technology? Could it represent our forgotten celestial connections? These questions push the boundaries of our understanding even further, inviting us to explore the cosmos for answers. Still others propose that the Holy Grail could symbolize the existence of dimensional portals or gateways to other realities. Ancient cultures across the globe recount stories of doorways to different worlds, mystical realms inhabited by gods and otherworldly beings. These tales often feature special objects or rituals that allow access to these dimensions. Could the Holy Grail be such an object? A key to unlocking these hidden gateways? This interpretation paints the Grail as a conduit to other realities, suggesting our ancestors had access to interdimensional travel technology that we've since lost. Then there are those who see the Grail as a symbol of lost technologies, not necessarily of extraterrestrial origin, but from an advanced ancient human civilization. They argue that humanity once possessed knowledge that far surpasses our current understanding, lost due to cataclysms or the passing of time. The Grail, in this context, could symbolize a piece of technology, perhaps a power source, a healing device, or a tool for enlightenment that we've yet to rediscover. Each of these interpretations, while pushing the limits of conventional understanding, enriches the enigmatic nature of the Holy Grail. They invite us to look beyond what we know, to question the narratives we've been told, and to seek truth in the unexplored corners of our history and beyond. Whether a symbol of hidden technology, a coded reference to non-human bloodlines, a key to dimensional portals, or a testament to a lost civilization, the Holy Grail continues to captivate, encouraging a relentless pursuit for forbidden knowledge. As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of theories concerning the Holy Grail, it becomes apparent that our journey is not merely about tracing the whereabouts of an elusive artifact. It's a quest for understanding, for unearthing potential truths concealed within layers of our collective history. The Holy Grail, regardless of its actual form, is an enigma that beckons us to reconsider the boundaries of human knowledge and our place within the cosmos. The theories we've explored, ranging from the Grail as a symbol of extraterrestrial technology to a testament of advanced ancient human civilization, challenge conventional perspectives. They invite us to question the narratives we've been told, to consider alternative histories and hidden realities. The Holy Grail, in this sense, becomes a cipher for lost wisdom, a symbol for forgotten advancements, a key to secrets buried by time and tradition. Yet, despite the compelling nature of these theories, many questions remain unanswered. What hidden technologies could the Grail symbolize? Could it be a power source, a healing device, or a tool for enlightenment? And if so, how did such advanced knowledge become lost? Was it deliberately hidden, or did it simply fade away with the passing of ancient civilizations? The answers to these questions are elusive, shrouded in mystery, tantalizingly out of reach. Moreover, if the Grail indeed symbolizes extraterrestrial technology, what does this imply about our relationship with the cosmos? Does it hint at our celestial origins, or does it suggest that we were visited by advanced beings from the stars? These possibilities could radically reshape our understanding of human history, our place in the universe, and our potential destiny. And finally, if the Grail is a key to dimensional portals, where do these gateways lead? Do they open into alternate realities or dimensions, as suggested by some ancient tales? Or could they be pathways to distant galaxies, doorways through time, or bridges to realms of consciousness we've yet to comprehend? The Holy Grail, with its myriad interpretations, stands as a testament to the human quest for knowledge and understanding, a symbol of our ceaseless yearning for truth. It remains a tantalizing mystery, encouraging us to question, to explore, and to seek. As we reach the end of this journey, we are left with more questions than when we began. Yet perhaps therein lies the true power of the Grail, not in the answers it provides, but in the questions it inspires. For in the quest for the forbidden, we are led to the edge of what we know, to the threshold of discovery, to the precipice of a new understanding. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of Ancient Conspiracy Files. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.